So lovely to know you are there. Hello everybody. Well, it's interesting because I hadn't seen how this picture is going to look before. It's quite lovely, isn't it? It's interesting too that I came up here into the bush just assuming that there is good reception. And I set up somewhere next to the trek, seeing that is a relatively good reception there for my phone. And I got it all set up, and then I realized, oh no, the reception is actually not so good there. So where I sat down, it all of a sudden was only 1 or 2 lines. So I thought, oh, I can't really risk to do a live stream with that reception. So I stood up, and I knew because the walk I did up here, I kept looking at my phone to check on the reception because I knew I'm going to have to find a place where there is better reception than generally. And so I walked just a little bit up and down from that area where I had been sitting, knowing that there was good reception somewhere. And I had to pinpoint it down to exactly that place where I'm sitting now. And I thought, well, I need to follow the guidance of my phone and the universe here. There will be a reason for this exact spot to be the right spot. It's beautiful today here. We had frost in the morning, but the sun has already amazing power. I'm just going to turn you around if I can, and you can have a look at into the bush area where I'm sitting. Oops. So we have here where we live in Waitangi, Dunedin. We have just the most amazing areas of native bush, and this is very close to our home. It's near the bird sanctuary, so I was hoping that we get some nice bird song too for this meditation. And there is already a nice little bellbird singing for us. So let's get right into it. So close your eyes. And bring your awareness inside. So you're kind of aware of your internal space, the space of your body. And you can imagine that space very vast and open. Kind of, it may become a state. That vast and openness may all of a sudden feel like, oh, that feels nice. I feel I don't feel my body that clearly anymore. It may be a sensation of being very light and transparent. A bit like floating in space. Yes. This is you. You are this space and you are this state, and in this place we are unified with everything. So I hope you can hear the bird song through the phone and just connect in with the birds, with the sound, without losing that awareness of being actually unified with these birds and with yourself and with the whole universe. So you're inside, but at the same time you hear what is going on around you. And the experience of hearing can really be felt in our hearts. And we could use all our senses to do that. But today we're just going to focus on the sound. Whenever it is there, and whenever you notice the sound you hear it but feel it inside. So you're actually bringing it in. You are it. We are unifying with the sound of nature, of the bird song. You could even, if you want to, unify with my voice too. So you're still inside you, but you bring my voice inside you, so we are unified too. And we can feel that in our heart. Let's connect consciously with our hearts. I with you, you with me, we all with each other, regardless if you're here live or not. We can still connect in with each other in our beautiful hearts, in this bright, beautiful space, another vast space. Vastness, beauty, bright light. It's the home of our true self, of our soul, of our higher self, however you call it. The heart and our true self are unified right now, and we are all unified in that space with each other. Maybe you can feel the joy of that in your heart. Absolute beauty. And then we have man-made sounds, like you might hear the airplane. Well, we all know how useful airplanes can be for us. So we might as well connect to this airplane also with our heart, with gratitude and with love for doing the job it does, for serving us in this way. So let's really step into our true self, which is that part of us which is very, very calm and relaxed. It's that part of us that is pure peace and pure love. It's that part of us which makes our heart fill with joy. That part of us that is full of unconditionality when it comes to trust and being open. When it comes to love, gratitude, and respecting everything. Having respect for everything and everybody. We have this part. We are this part. There is a part of us who is dead, and it's the real you and me. Just feel into this part of you. How does it make you feel? Feel how it feels in your heart, how it feels in your body. Even how it feels in your mind to be in that state, in that connectedness to the true self, that still space, vast space, that space where everything makes sense, where there's a lot of clarity, where we just follow what feels right, and we just accept whatever comes, and we don't hold on to anything. We don't need to control anything. Really feel that part of you. It's there. Right there, we can make the decision to step into that part. And stay connected to this part while I'm saying the next things. We also have another part. We all do. It's that darker part of us. It's the part of us that doesn't feel so nice. American Indians talk about the white and the black wolf. We have both of them. So the white wolf would be our true self, and the black wolf would be our false self. And we know that our false self is our patterns, and they don't make us feel so good. We become tight and often upset and maybe even angry and frustrated, and might be a very, very intense fear there and anxiety, or maybe just light fear and anxiety, whatever. This is also part of us. We have that part, but we can choose which part we step into in every moment. And I find that very empowering. And as we know, with everything, practice is what makes things easier, what makes us stronger, what makes us remember better. So, practicing that conscious stepping into this beautiful, bright, open, peaceful space of our true self, as often as possible, will help us to find our way there easier and easier, faster and faster. And there might come the point when we can just look at the other part, because it will still be somehow there. We're always going to have some patterns in our life, but we can look at them and we can say, I see you. I feel you even. I feel you. I have compassion for you. I know how you feel. And I love you and your existence, but I make the choice to feel good, to be bright, and to use all my potential, to not become small, but to be big. So let's really again feel this place of our true self in our heart, and the state that comes with the true self. And it's a state of peace, calm, and space, spaciousness. Any tension drops away. There's no need for tension anymore. Not for unnecessary tension. And when we are in this place and we hear the sound of the bird, we are filled with love. When we feel and when we are in this space, and we look at ourselves, there is so much deep love there, total acceptance. When we look at other people from this space, our loved ones and our friends and family, again, this deep love and acceptance and understanding, and this knowing that they have these two parts too. They have also the true self and the false self in them. And sometimes, they are in their false self, and when we are in our true self, we can see it for that, and we can still feel that love for them and that acceptance. And the same for anything in our life, anything that is happening in our life, good and not so good, difficult and easy. Looking at any of that from our true self, just feel there is no difference. You feel for all of that the same love and acceptance and compassion and understanding. And if we go further and look at this world and all that is going on in this world, if you truly look at this world from your true self, through being your true self, you know that all you feel is love, regardless of what you look at. Love and compassion. There is no judgment looking through these eyes, feeling from that heart, being in that state. That is pure peace and freedom. And so now we can choose again and again, every day, in every moment, and remember this state, this place of love and acceptance, and live our life from here. And because we know that at the end there is no separation between anything, everything is unified, is one. The more often we choose this state, the more positive we can impact on the state of our planet, the state of our universe. We can become part of that unconditional love that is present in this beautiful life and in this beautiful universe. Now open your arms out to the side. Just feel your beautiful chi arms hugging this state, yourself, everybody and everything on this planet and in this universe. Hugging it, being it. You do it, you are it. It's all one. And then you bring it with your hands back to your heart. That awareness, that knowing. And put your hands on your heart. And again, check in. Check in with your heart and the true self there. And understand that even when we open our eyes soon, and the vision moves outwards again, we can at the same time be connected to this part of us, the true self. Let's try it. So open your eyes and look around and look at everything around you with the eyes of your true self and feel the response in your heart. See how you can hear and see at the same time, and maybe even smell, and maybe even feeling the touch of your hand on your heart and your clothes on your skin, and at the same time be connected to this beautiful, bright you inside. Thank you so much for joining me here in this beautiful spot. I hope you enjoyed the birdsong and the connection to your true self.